Then it's time to take a look at the war-speaking headlines on the front pages of papers this morning. Let's begin with these days of record. This day of record, some interesting story there. The big one screaming at me says Trump lists Nigeria as country of particular concern amid challenged Christian killings. Of course, the writer there say federal government to issue official response today. Of course, that story talked about the fact that President Donald Trump yesterday designated Nigeria a country of particular concern, citing alleged widespread killings of Christians and rising religious tolerance. Of course, there are also already reactions that why should, of course, United States do that? But let's await the federal government's official response today to that effect. Another one that says PDP insists on holding national convention despite court ruling, and that's a hit on PDP there. Dangote refinery guarantees consistent petrol diesel supply, delivers 45 million liters of petrol, 25 million liters of diesel daily. Of course, it's no news that the company, of course, Dangote Refinery has planned expansion of about 1.4 million barrels per day, which, of course, some analysts have said it will boost foreign earnings and it, of course, impact on the value of Naira going forward. Let's move away from there and let's pull off a Punch if we can. The biggest one, similar story there. Trump hammers Nigeria again. Amid visa clampdown, U.S. President blacklists Nigeria over alleged Christian genocide. Trump's decision splits American lawmakers, politicians, and bishops. I think that's a big one there, almost similar story there. But let's move away from that as we also take a look at what other papers are saying. The Matrix has this to say. PDP crisis. Court holds national convention amid legal battle. Of course, court ruling won't stop our convention. That's coming from PDP. Wike Ikpeazu Otom held court decision. And judicial overreach. Body judge slams a ruling. Of course, that's a lot of load of reactions there concerning this. But will PDP fight back? That's another biggest question waiting for answer. Christians in Nigeria face existential threat. Trump, of course, we read that earlier on the front page of these days. Some of the riders, there's a Trump bypass protocol on religious designations. That's coming from expert there. List of countries of particular concern and its implications. Of course, a lot of reactions are trailing that particular development there. CBN's OMO, that's open market operation auction, records a weak demand despite 21.69% yield offer. That's a PDP use slam Lamido over divided loyalty back to Turkey. That's all we have on the front page of the Matrix. But let's take a look at the Guardian. If we can pull up Guardian, state creation. Guardian seems to have a different headline there. State creation doubt, location, name may push back demand in Southeast. And of course, that's the big one for the Southeast there. Let's take a look at some other stories. Confusion in PDP over court judgment on planned convention. Trump designates Nigeria, still the same story there. This says Trump designates Nigeria country of particular concern over alleged Christian genocide. Of course, that's the biggest one there for you. Well, of course, let's move away from there and perhaps head international now. Some of the international headlines here says, let's pull out I Weekend. Andrew to get £558,000 payout for Royal Lodge, but now faces a huge repair bill. Of course, another side of the story. as you know, the prince, of course, who is supposed to be, of course, in line for the 10th, you know, to be in line for the throne in 10th generation, is also being accused of his maintaining relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, who have been accused of sex crime. Let's move away from that. Let's pull up a Daily Mirror. Has these downfall of a prince, king listened. Hackers was final straw as political pressure grew. Fresh calls for shamed Andrew to face cop probe. That's one. Let's move away from these now and pull up Daily Mail, and it has this almost the same story there, but from different angle. Prince and princess believe clean break was only way forward as William and Kate pushed for Andrew to be ousted. Because that's coming from the Prince and Princess of Wales, which made it clear that a clean break from Andrew was the only way forward for the royal family can move forward. That's according to the Daily Mail there. I think we should move away from there as a pull of the Sun news. The Sun, the UK Sun now, in a bit to wrap up quickly because of our time. It says, we can't bear him either. That's on the front page of the Sun there. We can't bear him either. Finally, as we take a look at the FT weekend, Financial Times weekend, high-end homes in Reeves site. The writer there say new council tax ban likely move will raise billions and small parts of budget a repair. Well, of course, that's how far we can go on the papers on Daybreak this morning. Well, and that's all we have time for here on Daybreak.